Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Going down in the time.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back. We're back. Yay! We made it again through 2023. It's just something else. That's my laugh. It only does when we're just trying not to talk shit. Anyways, welcome back, everyone. We're back for episode 106. No, 107. 107. 107. I don't have anything for 107. I can't think of it. You have something?
107.
Okay. Usually you have some kind of reference. 107, and we're doing current events tonight. Their research or whatnot. I hope everybody had a good week and whatnot, but before we get into it, how was your week, Skill?
It was long, productive. I'm doing a bunch of annual reports right now, so kind of bowled up right there. Other than that,
You're like a tax attorney, right?
no, really, it's really pissing me off on the phone. Because it's something that can be third party, and I just don't understand why we don't third party and do that.
Are you guys hiring? I can be the third party of annual reports for the right price.
Yeah.
Okay. Just throwing them out there.
And you know, I could be saying that because it's an environmental task, and I'm not environmentally strong. You know, that's not really my discipline, but it's part of my description of managed environmental. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? I don't know. Environment.
So that's when you're dealing with like the environment, water, air, ground. You know what I'm saying? So we send out so much waste a year, and we got to report how much waste we send out the year, based off of what the disposal companies are sending to TCEQ. That's EPA, Texas EPA. So basically, the report is going to TCEQ, and it's just a verification that such and such disposal company said that this company disposed of this many gallons of whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we send in our manifest, what's manifest, that correspond, hopefully,
I
to
mean,
what
you're
they say.
in biology.
Oh.
That's I'm listening to you, and I'm
Yeah.
going, oh, you mean that kind of environment?
Yeah.
Okay, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Paula.
So that's every load.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
For the whole year,
Okay.
for multiple facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so,
I'll do it.
yeah. And it's due on the 1st.
Well, I can't do it this year. But next year, if you can figure it out, I'll be there. Captain Planet. How was your week, Cognac?
My week was good. Tired. But I did open a new interesting account in Mother Axe Place out in Liberty, Texas.
Shout out Texas X, whatever.
Yeah, Liberty, Texas, and we sold them some wines and some little shots, and then we got a new brand called Von Payne. And
Which is crazy because your mother, who is so excited, just texted me.
everybody bought in on it, and it's interesting. It's unique. It's a 100 proof bourbon, or sorry, 90 proof. Sorry, 90 proof bourbon, but it has like a black currant in it, so it's not strong. It has a sweet, but it still has the proof on it. But the interesting part about it is the spore spout thing.
Pour spout, guys.
Spore spout, sorry. It's a gargoyle, and basically the liquid comes out of the gargoyle's mouth, and it's red. So there's that. And people think gargoyles are demonic, and they're technically not, because they're supposed to ward. But we sold out pretty quick of it.
Yeah, shout out to his mom. She found it and was very, very excited and proud of it. It's a bourbon, kind of on the sweet side.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful bottle. I'm waiting to get me one. For the local liquor stores that I go to, they don't have it yet.
We don't have it yet.
Oh,
it's
okay.
already it's pre-sold.
Yeah, we already sold.
Pre-sold out. Yeah.
Yeah. To liquor stores, right?
Liquor stores and shout out Goody Goody.
Yeah.
Yeah. They bought most of it, but I had them held them back because I sold it first when we didn't even have it.
The bottle can be reused. That's what I'm telling you. I scrape this. It's a decanter type bottle.
Yeah. And if anybody can drink that much bourbon, I'm not a bourbon girl. If you don't want your bottle, give it to me because I have a Halloween idea.
But it's the juice that sells it too.
I know, but I'm just not a bourbon.
I'm not a bourbon dude, but I like
the infusion of it.
Yeah.
Black kind of
black currants.
I would drink it out of the bottle so I can put tequila.
Well, yeah, we know you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, exactly. For people that are, I mean, yeah.
And black currants are very good for your health.
Mm-hmm.
While drinking, you can drink and help your health at the same time.
Did you realize that current?
Yeah, they were illegal.
Yeah,
I do my research on everything. Whether I drink it or not, I still research it. They're only recently legal.
So, probably,
anyways, my week was very long. I said I was going to talk about it eventually. I'm just going to give a long story short, not the opposite. I had a surgery on Monday. Anybody who knows me or follows me knows in about 2018 I had fibroids removed. I had about 20 in my uterus, and they came back, so they had to go again because they're very painful. Anybody who's experienced it, you're basically walking around in pain all the time. So I waited, and had those removed. Was terrified, scared, but I made it through. I want to shout out to my whole support system that knew I was terrified and scared. Obviously cognac and tequila, my sister, my friends. If I missed someone, I'm sorry, but I just want to say thank you. Gangsta, Jackie, Shauna, Tiff, everybody in the office, including our accountant, like every female in the office, I should say. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law, Billy, everyone who knew about it, Chris, Angie, sent me some beautiful flowers. Thank you if I missed you, I apologize. Also my godmother, Tammy, and her daughter, my cousin. Super supportive, and I think that's what got me through it. I woke up, and the anesthesia nurse said that she has never seen anybody wake up so alert, so fast. I was in there with other people trying to come to, and they were just not. Just weren't doing it. But she rolled me in to be with my family, and I told her I've never seen that before. And shout out to my nurse Bree at Texas Women's Hospital. I don't know your last name. They don't tell you your last names. That was one of the coolest effing nurses I've ever had in life. And she called me a superhero and asked me what the heck do I do, and I said I just want to go home. Got up, walked around, was able to go home that day, which a lot of people can't do. And shout out to my doctor, Dr. Holtz. You've done it for me twice, and love you to death. But I made it through. I'm out of commission for 2 weeks, and 2 to 6, but I'm gonna shoot for 2 because I'm moving around fine here recording.
One more day, one more week.
Yeah, I have to at least do one more week. Yeah. So I'll just be here twiddling my thumbs. Shout out also to my dad and my sister again for surprising me. I wanted my mom, didn't want to bother her due to my grandfather passing away so recently. So I just kind of tucked that in, and they made it happen, and she surprised me on Sunday. I was not expecting it, and opened the door, and Harper Rose brought her in to me as a surprise. I fell out on the ground. If you follow my actual personal page, you'll see the video. It meant the world to me, and it literally changed my whole week. Like, I was prepared to be doom and gloom, and I had a blast with my family. And yeah, that was all. Doing good. Happy to be recording again. And thank you all, especially you two, for being there for me and keeping my secret. Love you guys. Mwah.
Love you.
Let's move it on.
When she came out of surgery, I was like, I'm sorry, I know you're not waking up the Idris or Channing.
It was funny. You just said Channing. And it was funny because it was the movie, the Nicholas Sparks movie with Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams. Now you're adding to the joke when you just turned it off. Yeah. But I was happy to wake up to you. And also my mom and Tammy. And Gangsta came to the hospital. Alright, so can we roll to something funny now?
Yeah.
We had that segment.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know. I was under for a while. I forgot.
Oh, joking with cognac.
I say ow.
So, damn, I want to change that for that. Why do women like older gynecologists?
I'm not even answering.
I don't know, man.
Because they got shaky hands.
Oh my gosh, that is disgusting.
Shaky hands.
They need to call the medical board. They have shaky
When I was
hands.
sitting there, I was
That's what you were thinking about while I was under.
at the women's hospital. What do you-
Okay.
I had fever dreams.
It wasn't too bad. Stupid ass. Alright, they're shaking hands. You guys get it? Do you get it? You know the vibration? I just was helping. Like you normally do. Over-explain to us. Anyways, current events. Lots been going on. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Alright.
Since I was already talking about, so February 3rd, train derailed in Ohio with some very toxic, I don't know if it's product or waste, but it derailed, exploded, and now they have this big cleaning operation going on. And a lot of the wastewater from the cleaning is coming to a place in Houston. I know the place, I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of people in the area of the place start complaining about smells and stuff like that. And just this morning, they put a halt to the water coming from Ohio to Texas. The EPA made them stop. I don't know really why. You know, they ain't gonna tell you why.
What about the people in Ohio?
No. The people in Texas complaining about this wastewater.
Okay. I was like, well, if it's not good coming from there, what? Okay.
And it's the wastewater still got water, so it's broken down. So I didn't know Ohio's got to be horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want the raw.
Yeah.
We getting the wastewater. You know, that probably got a cleaner solvent mixed in.
Yeah.
And so it's not as strong, you know what I'm saying? Because it has something added to it. But yeah.
Well, prayers up, Ohio.
Yeah, that train derailed was crazy. Wisconsin, right?
I don't know.
County.
Yeah. I know Ohio is this big.
You know who can fix it?
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Best thing out of Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I knew about the train derail, and they kept saying, "Oh no, it's safe, it's safe."
Yeah, and then people were showing this shit is not safe. Yeah, I saw that, like actual videos. Yeah.
Like Flint, Michigan, water.
Yeah.
But it's money. It's opportunity for people to get on cleaning teams, or it's an opportunity for truck drivers. I mean, it helps. It sucks, but it helps the economy a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, because it do generate more work.
Well, yeah, disasters do give people work.
People in my industry.
So does war.
Yeah.
War makes
Yeah.
industries too.
Yeah.
Okay, prayers
But-
up, everyone.
I'm just saying, a lot of people don't know. They just look at the doom and gloom that it's bad, but you down and out. These environmental cleaning
Nobody's
companies.
upset with you. You don't have to
What
get
is it like?
defensive.
So does wars, like
Because it's true, it does. War,
Yeah.
hurricanes. You know, we have a friend. Her whole business is disasters. It's like they sit around quiet waiting for a disaster.
Because then you got companies coming in, I'll fix your roof up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and that's my background too. So that's why I just spoke on it. They create work.
Yeah. And still prayers up for
technically,
those people.
I was
And prayers up for the workers
Yeah.
who also have to deal with that because you're working in horrible conditions too.
I was gonna say, technically, people drinking and
I mean, our industry is awful.
Yeah.
Our industry is not the greatest either. So.
Hey,
It tastes good though. It tastes good though. Yeah. What's your current event?
My current event is that guy that killed. I was vague on the comment. The guy.
We can't vague on
No,
the current events.
what I mean is you probably might bring it up. They keep calling him Murdoch.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm literally
the trial,
planning on
yeah.
watching the documentary first next week.
Yeah.
My girl Sean already put me onto it, so I have nothing to say or to add
Well,
to
anyway,
it.
it's not that he's changing his story. That he's
A
on
murderer
drugs,
changed the story?
That he's vague because he was on opioids and all this stuff, and he don't know what happened to his wife and kid and all this stuff. So.
I can add further next week when I finish the documentary.
Fair enough.
That's why vague's not good, because you're not giving me. Should have watched the documentary. Anyways, my current event is Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to 16 years for one rape conviction.
I thought he was already convicted
Well,
years
he's
ago.
going to keep getting convicted because
Multiple.
he didn't rape two people.
That's true.
Rest in hell, sir. And R. Kelly was sentenced to 20 years. I think that was both this week, and he can also rest in hell. Also.
Can't see nothing wrong with bumping and grinding.
Well, there's nothing wrong with bumping and grinding with adults or consensual adults. So, yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say about those. Tequila, no comment. Okay. Alright, so your turn then.
So 2 men shot after an argument in front of Dairy Queen on Galveston Road. I'm going to look for it. Over a transaction. So I'm giving a precursor for it. Because I buy stuff online and I have to meet people.
Like a Craigslist. Look, I was like, what about the Dairy Queen Blizzard? What happened? Was it the cashier? Okay,
they turned it upside down.
Okay, they went to a public place. Okay.
They started arguing and ended up having a shootout.
The fuck were they selling?
It just made me think you having a conversation with your mom last night about how dangerous it is these days and how crazy people are. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be extra safe in it. Whatever you buy used in the Dairy Queen parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. I tried to keep a straight face. Yeah.
I told you to use
it ain't that fucking important, but
yeah.
You can find another used one.
And it's scary. It's scary because I know in Texas everybody carries guns, but you damn near have to meet a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, did they both survive, or it's just shootout, or I don't know.
They survived.
Okay. See, and this is why I kind of want to be like a lawyer, so I could have got the information to figure out what were y'all selling
for real.
What you get so mad about?
I just told you he bought what do you call it? The slush, the thing you're not supposed to turn up is like that, the whip thing.
Who?
The ice cream thing that they turned them upside down.
No, it was a private sale. Like they were doing something else. I said that. The Blizzard.
A Blizzard, that's it.
Yeah, well, I already said that, and maybe you weren't paying attention.
Stop sign.
You already took my joke. Anyways, yeah, you guys gotta calm the fuck down. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, nobody's gonna leave the house.
Nobody.
Anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a industrial snow cone machine over here. And I don't even know what to do with it because I can't go to the Dairy Queen parking lot now. So yeah.
Well, you can't shoot anybody at the Galleria.
You want to sell it?
We'll talk about it later.
Remember the story you heard? You can't shoot anybody at the Galleria after nighttime or something like that?
It's not a story I heard. I brought it up on a previous episode of Weird Laws. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you remembered what I brought up. Your turn.
My turn was, I didn't realize California had, like, blizzards and stuff. LA, specifically.
They don't. They do right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, they do now. That was crazy to me. Like, they're getting flooded out now. Crazy stuff like that over there.
Yeah.
So, I never heard of it.
It's been a million and billion years and stuff since they had it. But, you know, I just want everyone to not worry because climate change is not real. We all doing good. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I've never,
Don't worry about it. Not even concerned. I'm just glad my mom made it back safe.
Yeah.
My dad is actually in town with her because he is up north in the Bay Area where they're experiencing that. That's where he works, I should say. He works like Tuesdays through Fridays. So hopefully, if he can't get back in, at least he's with my mom because good God, did he miss her for 2 days. 2 days she was gone technically, but with his work schedule, and my goodness, yeah.
No.
It was just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mine is Angus Cloud from Euphoria. You know him as Fez. He's being looked for an alleged hit and run accident.
Come on, man.
Who?
Angus Cloud, Fez from Euphoria. He's being looked for by authorities for an alleged hit and run accident.
Fez ain't hard to find.
Nah.
He got a unique look.
Yeah, he's
weird
not.
name. Yeah.
But I would implore the authorities to look for Rue, because Fez he minds his business. He would never do something like that. And me and my sisters always joke because Angus, that's what he calls himself. Always says he's not Fez, but when you listen to him, that's Fez. There's no acting there.
Yeah.
They literally just say, "Here, just say this," and it's him. So Rue did it. I'm rolling on that. Sorry if you don't watch Euphoria. You would get it. Run, Fez.
Right.
All right, your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
So much going on
The industry is.
in these Houston streets.
Oh, well, yeah. Shit.
Damn. So I'm gonna go with this one because I think it's some bullshit.
Okay.
Former Spring Independent School District 3rd grade teacher gets probation. Probation after accepting a plea deal for child sex abuse. Do I need to read more? I mean, what the?
Wait. Do they have a name?
For the teacher?
Yeah, because I already know what they look like.
Yeah. They're like Danilo Martinez. That's his name. Danilo Martinez.
A 3rd grade teacher.
Yeah, he accepted a plea deal for 1 count of indecency with a child after several other child sex abuse charges were dropped.
After several other?
Were dropped.
Okay. Well, that's good he's on probation because that means the streets can handle him.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Probation. I mean...
Oof. I know teachers are considered short and stuff.
Yeah.
I know we've got...
And I don't knock his lawyer. You hire a lawyer. That's what you pay for.
Well,
you know what I'm saying. The system worked for him. But
you can't knock lawyers. That's literally why I didn't go into law because I knew I couldn't defend guilty people and I wasn't going to prosecute innocent people. So, yeah, I mean that's just the job.
Yeah, that's the job.
So, sorry, sir. I hope you don't agree with anything that person did. But ew.
3rd grade, man.
I can't.
It don't matter what grade, but
I'm getting angry.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So much going down in these Houston streets.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard being tequila.
and the girl.
Yeah. And it happened at 19 without on bond. You know what I'm saying? They just probation.
And I signed up to be a volunteer for HISD, and I still ain't got a confirmation. Just so if my sister could do something for Harper, I could.
They gotta hire somebody to manage that. The volunteer.
I'm available. How much you paying?
Me too.
I'll do it in my off time when I'm not doing environmental reports.
They short staff.
Yeah. I don't have anything to say. You know how I feel about people talking with kids and stuff, so I don't want my attitude to get bad. Do you have anything, Kanye?
Going on that, did you hear about I think it was Miami, it was Florida, but it was Miami, the girl that...
So was it, I think?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I know it was Florida for sure, but anyways, the girl, her lawyer came to her, and she was, sitting in jail, and he said, "How are you feeling?" And she told him that her feet are swollen, they don't even know I'm pregnant, and he goes, "Wait a minute, you're pregnant?"
He didn't know.
Yeah, and he said, "Wait a minute,
It was probably a coin reporter. He just came in like, oh, shit.
So he said that you're pregnant, so he put a plea in 2 days ago for that the baby is innocent.
Okay, was she in jail or prison?
Jail.
Okay, jail. So that means she probably just got there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so he basically filed for that the baby's innocent. You're locking up a child. So you need to let...
Well,
good for him.
You know
That's smart. I mean, because you know how many people...
Protect the kids?
Yeah. I mean, all lawyers need to pick up that strategy because a lot of pregnant women get locked up.
Yeah, and they usually keep them in there and then take their babies.
Yeah, so if it works, everybody needs to...
Well, here.
Look, run, bitch, run. Because soon that baby come out, they're going to put you right back in.
Refer to Florida versus whatever her name.
On that note, there was a girl that drove in the HOV lane by herself. And she told the officer, no, we have two.
Yeah, and she's fighting. That was here in Texas. Yeah, I brought that up. That was on another part of it. So go her.
That's the deal. That's the...
You know?
You got that now?
No, not in here. No, I brought it up in a different part of it. All I'm saying is, the kids are more important than anything else, so use them how you have to use them.
I thought it was an outcome on that situation.
Because her child, as soon as it's out, they're not going to go, hey, do you have family to give them to? They're going to put them in foster care.
Yeah.
And everyone that's stuck in prison pregnant, they go to foster care. So,
I hope it worked.
Run, bitch, run.
Tupac was born in jail.
Yeah. All right, so Colorado. Here's me looking at you.
Colorado.
This is if you know us, me and Cognac. That's where we met and have been. Anyways, black family in Yoder, Colorado. Moved in 2020. Are seeking help and justice after disputes between neighbors. They own a farm. They have farmland. They are known as pillars of the community. That's what the people are saying. They sell their products and stuff. They love their meats and dairy and whatever else.
Yeah.
They have a dispute with neighbors. They have had Black Lives Matter signs burned on their property. They've had animals mysteriously killed. Peter, where are you at? And just flat out stalking and harassment. They went to the police eventually for help, and now they're under attack. And the wife, Nicole Mallory is her name, was even arrested for criminal stalking of the neighbors. So I think, basically, from this story, they are not happy. I'm sure they're probably the only prominent black in Yoder, Colorado. I mean, I know Colorado, you know Colorado. There's not many black ranchers there, per se. And they're trying to scare them off their land. They're probably trying to get somebody to buy them out of it, and it didn't work, so they're just going to do the old fuck around, woogity woogity. Yeah, so it's giving me Black Yellowstone, and if you need a black Beth Dutton, I'm available in 6 weeks. Because that's some fucking bullshit. Sorry. Sorry you didn't buy the land. They bought the land. They've made it prosper. Stop. Stop with the ignorant shit. Everybody here deserves a right to fucking live and make their living, and every cowboy ain't white, every rancher ain't white. Thank you. Yeah.
Very true.
And I plan on doing research because all of my meat and dairy will be coming from that farm. I will import it. Your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright, dang.
I can go.
No, I'm good. I was just looking at something.
1 second, I gotta get it. It's how it comes off.
So,
There's one in my bathroom.
we talk about this all the time amongst each other.
Okay.
February 24th, yesterday, four pit bulls, mauled Baytown man as city sees increase in responsible pet ownership. A camera captured the dogs following the man during his routine evening walk before the attack. A Baytown man is recovering from a vicious dog attack, so he made it Thursday night. That sent him to the hospital and left him on crutches. During his routine evening walk, four pit bulls that got loose, not stray, got loose from their yard started following him before he could be heard screaming throughout the neighborhood as they attacked him. And you know, I'm on next door, and we love pets in Missouri City.
Mm-hmm.
And what killed me is, if this would have happened in Missouri City, and this guy would have picked up a stick or something and hit the dog or whatever to protect himself, you would have 1 million people calling him insensitive and cruel to animals. You know what I'm saying? But these dogs got out their yard, stalked this man down while he walked, and now he on fucking crutches.
Here's what I have to say about it. I know I have a lot of friends that have pit bulls as pets. So I'm sorry if I offend you. I love you and I love your animals because my friends actually take care of their animals. I wouldn't be irresponsible like that. For some reason, in this country at least, that's the only country I know, pit bulls are a sign of status. And
What kind of status?
status of being, like about that life for some people. Whatever. They breed them, they don't take care of them, they don't care, they just want to look hard. And pit bulls, just like any other bull, it's still an animal. And everyone knows I love animals more than people, but they can be vicious. And I'm sorry if you look at the statistics. Yes, all dogs, there's a lot of dogs. Chihuahuas probably bite people more than any pit bull.
Yeah,
yes, we all know Chihuahuas are fucking,
They got
little dick energy is what a Chihuahua is. Yes, dog bites are probably more from little animals.
They probably bite more and bark more than
as far as collateral damage, ain't nothing fucking with a pit bull. In my opinion. And I'm tired of every time I see something, especially when it involves kids that have grown up with these animals, it's always that breed. So, I don't think anybody should own that breed unless they are evaluated.
Yeah. Sorry. My son asked for one. I'm like, man.
Carlos, if you listening, I wish you would.
I mean, but if you want a pit bull, come to Missouri City and just ride around. We got 1 million of them. I think these people get these pit bulls and the pit bull growl or show their true face a little bit, and then they put the dogs out. Because when I'm on next door,
they get scared.
It's always a straight pit bull. Somebody's doggy is out, and the motherfucker head this big. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And that's my point. If you want
any humane society,
anywhere
in the world.
Yeah, that's my point. That's why I say it's a status thing for people, and it's not just I think rappers have glorified pit bulls, period. But even white people, like it's like, ooh, you know, I'm a badass. It makes you feel like you're a badass. But if you're such a badass, why do you have to go get one breeded when there's about 200 at every shelter?
Yeah.
Mm. Why? If you just want a pit bull, you love them so much, they're so misunderstood, then go get one from the shelter. But you scared because you didn't train that one. You didn't train that one. I'm just saying. County. Yeah, I know. But how many shelters? I'm just saying. There's 100 at every shelter. No. Go get one. But you don't want to do that because you don't trust it.
And then the other token side of the coin, if you ride down the street, on the freeway, not the street, on the freeway, any freeway in Houston, you're bound to see the corpse of a dead dog on the side of a road. And 9 times out of 10, it's a pit bull that somebody been fighting. The dog lost the fight. Mm-hmm. They lost money, and they don't give a fuck about the dog no more. Yeah. So they either just killing them because they lost a fight, or they just dumping them in neighborhoods. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's sad for the fucking dogs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what I'm saying is I'm not talking shit about the dog. I feel bad for the dog.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
the
not
inbredness of it, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, man, look,
it just makes me sad, and it makes me sad because I've watched so many stories. I watch a lot of Judge Judio, but so many stories, and just in the news where there are people that have raised a pit bull from birth. The child was damn near at the same age. Yeah. Love him all in their face and stuff. And personally, me, I don't put any dog in a child's face. Yeah. Like, I have Harley, who's a geriatric dog around Harper, and when she's in his face, I'm like, I move them because you don't know. It's still a dog. It's
you don't
an
know
animal.
what it's going to respond.
You don't know. You know, they have their own personalities, and they don't necessarily understand what a kid's going to do, and if they could be warning the child don't know. And then
a cat can scratch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would never have that particular breed that you can't defend your child against around a child.
Yeah.
I've watched so many parents get mauled to death trying to protect their child.
Man,
I've seen multiple videos. I've seen it in person.
Yeah, I don't.
A pit bull.
I said once those jaws lock, the owner can't do shit. They gotta find a fucking 2x4 and try to beat the fucker loose just to let go or whatever and lock something. You know what I'm saying?
That's an animal being an animal. That's like having a dog lion in your house. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I'm just saying, and I love lions, but I don't want one here.
Well,
you know, like
I want one, but
I know. Okay, well, that's your white side.
But then, you know, you're a dog lover and you love breeds.
You know, I love me some dogs.
I'm just telling these people got 4 pit bulls. What they doing with 4 pit bulls? I'm not saying it's a limit of head count, but what I know. If you got 4 pit bulls, you either breed them, you know what I'm saying, and sell them to pups, or you fight. No. 4 of them. And they're able to get out the yard.
And they never want a pit bull mix. It has to be pure pit bull. It has to be a bully.
It's not a breed. It's not a pure breed dog. Yeah. It's not.
We're going to get a lot of I think we're going to get
It has to be a pit bull. Pit bull.
Yeah, they're not pure.
But you know,
that's part of their emotional.
And again, I'm not trying to offend owners that actually take care of their animals and stuff. I know a lot of people, but hell, I grew up with a friend who had 2, and I didn't want to go to her house, and her dogs loved me. Yeah. But they were bigger than me, and I was like, what if I come in smelling like my parents' dogs, and for some reason they're like, I was terrified. I maybe went to her house twice. Sorry, taught to us.
Bull Mastiff.
I don't. Bull Mastiff. Yeah. But
don't have a dog. Don't have a dog that if they get crunk on you, you cannot defend someone or yourself. Sorry.
I'll never forget the story. It happened in California. The neighbors had bull mastiffs, and the lady was on her cycle. She was trying to get in the house. And the dog, they blamed it on her being on the cycle, and the dog smelled the blood or whatever, and they got out the apartment. They mauled her, they killed her. It was all over the news, and it happened in California. Yeah.
That's why we should, as women, tell the government when we're on our cycle.
But
Florida. Look, here's looking at you, Florida.
You are on a touchy subject on this.
I know I am, and I'm probably going to upset a lot of people.
You
I'm
are.
sorry.
You are. But most people I know that own them, the people, it's very few in between, but they're actually responsible.
That's what I said. The ones that I know that have them, they have one. Yeah. There's not a cluster fucking pit bulls. They have their one pit bull that they love so much, and they treat them like
small
a child. Yeah, they don't have kids. Everyone that I know,
it depends on the owner. I think the dogs are unstable, but so one of my best friends, his name is Bandit. I'll never forget Bandit, the nicest, most gentlest dog ever. Mother head was this big, for real. He couldn't walk, he run with his head out, he couldn't hold his head up.
And they're cute.
Beautiful dog. And he ended up biting the baby brother in the face. You know what I'm saying? And it's because the baby brother was playing with him too rough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Bandit responded. They didn't get rid of Bandit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They understood what happened. But you, like you say, you don't put the baby. You don't put.
I'm telling you right now,
you gotta stay on top of those dogs, man.
For 14 years, 13 years, and if Harley bites Harper right now, he has to go.
Yeah.
And that would break my damn heart. He's a boxer. He's a rescue dog.
Yeah.
But he's bigger than her. He could overpower her. I can get him off of her.
Yeah.
With no problem. But you can't do. Sorry, you could never. If someone's not attacking me.
Yeah.
That's not okay with me. So he could bite you, and I'm like, no, you. You know, you. No, if he bites me, I'm gonna have a fucking problem. So, yeah, no. Mm-mm.
That's what I told Carlos. Like, you want to piss off, so I gotta walk around the house strapped now. I gotta keep something on my side now, because any sign of aggression towards me is over with. Because I know they're unstable.
And they're very loyal to who they're loyal to.
That's like Sharpay's though.
Yeah, but you can get a Sharpay off depending on its size. Good luck with the pit bull because they don't stop.
No, Sharpay's will listen. You know, well, here's the thing.
I was
gonna say, no, you have two personal stories though about that.
Yeah, but I don't.
You've witnessed it in your family.
Yeah,
of a pit bull. Attacking. And friends.
Yeah.
The cat.
Yeah.
And
but those aren't my stories.
I know.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I've watched a pit bull grow up with a cat, literally besties. Mm-hmm. One day,
the cat got out of
years later, there's the cat.
Yeah.
I've watched another pit bull grew up with a family member who had 4 dogs.
Yeah.
Started dating someone, pit bull came in, all up in her face, and all the dogs, fine, came home, and her dog just came home from work.
Yeah.
The other dogs were scared and ran, couldn't protect a Yorkie.
Yeah.
They all mingled for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And came home, the dog lost its eye.
Yeah.
And I think his leg, and now is a one-eyed dog.
Yeah.
And that's my point is I can't live like that. And nobody should want to live like that where you just never fucking know. No, thank you.
I'm not living with Cujo.
Yeah.
You ain't walking around strapped. Walk around with a gun and a baton on your side.
But her
and a baton.
But her
Billy Club.
Right. But like for instance, it's my cousin. She won't be mad. But this is a Yorkie.
Yeah.
She's had, and my cousin grew up. She finally got a big. It was a Labrador, or whatever. That was a senior citizen one.
Yeah.
The other two, her other Yorkie and the other one, the fuck. And this is her, they were used to call those Yorkies are this big.
Yeah,
they take them everywhere they go, your house, your mama's house, whoever, the airplane, the restaurant. And this poor dog has lived in privileged life and now he's blind and hobbling. Yeah. That's not fucking fair.
Yeah.
And
that's that entitled motherfucker. Entitled.
And the owner of that pit bull is a piece of shit. Anyways, never mind. All right. Next. Let me get off this. Sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, sister cousin. Just had to say that. Do you have one?
But balloons, what you think about them being shot down and
I
stuff?
don't know.
What's the
happening.
current event?
The Chinese surveillance balloons.
I don't know. You
Don't have anything
you
to
gotta
say.
get a current event. It's not what we think about. What's the current event?
Well, that's
event?
current to me. I don't know. We haven't had current events.
He ain't give us no backdrop. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
when is he ever?
My question is to you.
What about the balloons?
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
some cute balloons downstairs. Thank you, Angie.
My question
I like to put
Do you
helium.
think-
I like to put helium in them.
Yeah. Balloons are so fun.
Yeah.
Do you think they're spy
Who
balloons?
knows? I don't
Or do
know.
you think they're just
I don't know.
weather balloons, as they say?
I don't know
Or
because they've been apparently.
why blow them up so big? Like, why send
Well,
fighter
I
jets
will
to
say that
shoot them down?
the news said that they have been coming for a while now. It's not a new thing. We're just hearing about it because people went, "What the fuck?" So, not my business.
So-
Let me mind my business because there could have been
That's
one.
a fucking
there-
weather balloon.
There could have been one over our pool. I don't know.
I
They
think
might be
it's-
surveilling
I
us
think
right
so.
now.
What they
I'm
use balloons
I'm about to mind my
to
business.
detect the weather and shit.
No
They set
shit.
them up. Yeah,
No shit.
yeah.
I know that.
America is full of shit. That's what I
Okay.
think.
Oh, what?
And I
I
love
would
America.
just like
I'm
to say
American.
that
I'm proud.
the girl does not agree with all
Not-
the things
yeah.
said here on this podcast.
This is it. But I mean, I just think it's something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And it's something to investigate, right? But shit, they just had one wash up on their shore, and it could be propaganda. You know what I'm saying? China just had a fucking big ass spear wash up on the shore of the coast. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking balloon. I mean, and maybe that one didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't have anything to say.
yeah, I mean,
Well, I don't know what they want to
yeah. So that's it. So
do. I love blow-banging in America.
sometimes I'm so sometimes I got this is how crazy it is.
I
So
love those countries.
So I got a Google
Your
Nest.
internet.
So I got a Google Nest in my bedroom, and I'm like, hey Google, what's the temperature? Hey Google, this and this and that.
Oh, you can talk to the robots?
And but listen though.
Okay.
Then I got Alexa downstairs. Hey Alexa, on my desk, on my work desk. Alexa, play YouTube while I'm working. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm worried about a balloon.
Mhm.
They got so many ways to spy on us. I mean,
I agree with that.
I
I agree with that. But I'm used to it from America, but I just want to make sure that China knows I'm just trying to podcast.
Yeah, me too. yeah. And I mean,
I don't know what it is, so I don't want to speak on it.
I just think this is what I'm
Myself.
saying.
Don't cut off our podcast, y'all.
This
Thank you.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
If I'm spying, I may be obvious. You know, I may put myself in an obvious position, and you may not. He not doing nothing because he's too out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they didn't already collect
Yeah,
everything.
but most spies, when you think about spies, you know, they secretive. You know what I'm saying? It's not bold.
That's in the movies.
No, and period. I mean,
Okay.
you can have a spy next door with the cats. You know what I'm saying? The witches using the
The
cats.
cats have
First of all,
they got cameras
First
in
of
their
all, that's a
eyes.
whole other
They got
conversation.
cameras in their eyes, baby.
Nah,
another
but what I'm saying is, come on, man. It's news.
No, I'm
Yeah, and that's what I think about it. I just think shoot the motherfuckers down.
okay, shoot them down. All right.
If it's a problem, shoot them down. If they violating the laws of the air or whatever, you know, they got different laws. They violating our airspace, whatever.
Here's
shoot
my.
that shit down.
I don't want to order something from Amazon and it just comes weird. You know, I just order it from Amazon. That's an American company, and
Yeah.
every time it says made in China.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. I don't do it
Yeah.
on purpose. So.
Yeah, I just had something to do.
I'm just gonna mind my business and see what they say.
I get it though. It's a good question. It's a great current event. Rob didn't get a background, but
I'll give you more of my theory.
Oh,
what you gonna do if a balloon sit over your pool?
What do you
I'm
think?
about to say,
In your airspace.
I'm gonna ask for the video and say,
I'm gonna shoot
Start it.
my bow and arrow.
No. I'm gonna ask for the video and say OnlyFans coming soon. Thank you, China.
You open your blinds and you see a balloon just hovering over your pool. In your airspace now, because it's below the fence line. It's in your shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit. It's below. I'll pay for that fence line.
It's probably one of you fools in your drones or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. No, good. Remember when I called you that one time we talked and I said, "Oh shit, there's a drone up here." I was not joking. It was a drone flying.
They do it for just real estate
Oh
now.
yeah, that stuff. But
I mean, people
it's
just
Google
fly
that.
shit.
But I'm saying
It's probably some fucking 12-year-old in fucking Virginia.
Yeah.
I know. Who knows? Anyways.
That motherfucker went on a world tour. They got them balloons everywhere.
All right, I have a question.
Drop your pants and shake your ass. Show 'em what you got.
A hip hop question.
Hip-hop.
Not hip hop, really. It's not really not hip hop. I don't know what I said. Pop culture question. Gabrielle Union. You know who she is, right? Bring it on. Let me just show you a picture because I feel like
I know.
Yeah.
you know who she is now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I didn't see the interview. It just was the headline, and I just saw the names. She asked who she would want to play her in a biopic.
Yeah.
And she named 2 other people who were younger people. Sorry, old school. I'm almost 40. But the other 2, she named 4.
Yeah.
Was Ashanti and Janet Jackson.
Yeah. And you asking me?
I'm just, I'm confused.
They don't live my life.
Not even that, but what? I'm trying not to. Shout out to her. I know she's gone through a lot. From her book and stuff. You're being raped.
Yeah, I know she was a
marriage
yeah.
and dealing with, combined, families, marriage, and all kinds of stuff. But that's a regular day for a lot of people. Why does she need a biopic?
Yeah.
And why do you think Janet Jackson should play you? I'm confused. Janet Jackson is a biopic walking.
Yeah.
Like I just, and I haven't seen Ashanti act aside from
the
dab roles. Yeah.
Mr. Carr, Coach Carr.
Yeah, I'm saying that,
Yeah.
but she's not. She doesn't call herself an actress.
Yeah.
And she's thicker than you, so
And
that
she
don't work.
yellow.
Yeah.
You chopping.
Yeah.
Gabrielle, she used to be one of my faves.
Yeah.
But ever since she got with Dwayne Wade, and she just implemented herself into NBA politics, I can't stand her. You know what I'm saying? Because, goddamn, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? That's your husband's job. You know what I'm saying? You got a job. You know what I'm saying? Let him manage his job and you manage your job. But I'm like you, and I've heard this come up on other podcasts. What's it going to be about? What the biopic going to be about?
Maybe there's something she didn't put her book.
Yeah, and why we need your biopic? Why do we need, what did you do? I mean, but she overcame a lot of obstacles. She worked at a Foot Locker, I think, a Payless. And somebody broke into she was closing the Payless, somebody broke in there and raped her. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if we destroy
full of radiation. Can't
exactly.
do shit with it.
Anything. It doesn't matter.
Ohio.
Yeah. The nuke is a huge scare tactic. I'm scared of that motherfucker. But
I've been scared of this since I was a kid. Sorry, I came in late. I know.
Yeah. Ever since I watched this movie, I was in 8th grade or 7th grade. They made everybody watch it called The Day After. And it was all about the nuclear war and what happens after the nuclear war. And nobody, if you ain't got no bunker, you fucked. And then if you come out the bunker, you fucked.
Yeah, well, if you make it 50 years in your bunker,
and
it
if
might clear out.
It hits the waters.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
And it also hits the waters.
It hit the water.
Including the ocean.
That's my point. So the fact of the nuclear war is the end of society.
Yeah, it would just be stupid.
I don't believe that, though.
What do you mean? Well, not complete end, but
yeah. Because I believe God gonna create in the world. I don't think man gonna fuck it up, but God at the end gonna end it. We just gonna fuck shit up like we've been doing with these man-made, you know what I'm saying? But that's not God.
And the roaches will survive.
Yeah, the roaches will survive.
And the mermaids.
So you gonna have some people that survive, and God gonna be God for them. That's what I believe, because God is God, and that shit don't replace God. That's just man making shit in our godly image, because we creators. You know what I'm saying? We made in the image of God, and it's a fucking scary ass shit. Is scary. That we it's almost like the Tower of Babel. If you think about the story, and everybody was on the same accord. They built that tower, and they broke it up for a certain reason. You know what I'm saying? That when we in one accord, we can do great shit. You know what I'm saying? When we all in one accord like this right here, we all in one accord, and I think we're doing this is great. You know what I'm saying? But
y'all think it's great.
but sometimes you can get so big, the work can be bad. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the nuclear, you know, these military people and defense people, and they doing their job. You know what I'm saying? And their job is to defend whatever country they represent. And when they working on one accord, they come up with some shit. But if we not in accord with them and we just stand on the outside looking in, that shit is scary. You know what I'm saying? If I was on the outside looking in and I understood nuclear, you know, I'm a young guy. You know what I'm saying? We need to protest that shit. Don't make, you know what I'm saying? Because it's scary to us. We don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They on one accord. We gotta protect y'all. You know what I'm saying? That shit is scary. That shit is scary as fuck.
A handful of people protecting the mass.
Yeah. But you don't want, I don't believe on one world order and protect the whole world, and you got one country that's the police of the world and all that bullshit. But that nuclear shit is scary as hell. I hope it's just a front. But
well, it's always been the big muscle.
Yeah, I have everything.
Well, my last one was that it literally just says, "We got aliens."
We
got aliens.
Yeah.
I told my cousin one time.
I've been one before.
Me and my cousin were standing on top of a building one time, and I said, "You know what? I think the next thing's gonna be, you know, that God had the dinosaurs, then now the mammals, including us, the bugs are gonna take over." What do you mean? I go, "You're gonna see big mosquitoes if you survive."
They're already here.
Yeah.
I'm at war right now with mosquitoes.
But I'm talking about big ass, like.
You know, I just thank the God for the level, and I'm gonna call it maturity for myself, maturity that I have when it comes to those things. And that maturity is that I know shit gonna happen. I know that you got governments, you got religions, you know what I'm saying, and you got people with just their own personal agendas, you know what I'm saying, and people follow those people with their agendas. And there's always gonna be some shit, you know what I'm saying? So my maturity is, how do I find solace or peace while living in a society that's ran by?
I swear, that's just like what, I mean, you said it how I've always said. Like, yeah. I'm not going to go home and something that I've worked my ass off for.
Yeah.
And fret over everything.
Every fucking
that
thing.
That is ridiculous. I'm not going to let that consume my brain.
Yeah.
Thank you, God, for the life that you gave me, the years you've given me. Like, why am I going to waste it worrying about what Trump or Biden's doing? Or
because I'm in a jubilee here,
I don't.
And I'm just asking God to help me live and stop surviving. Because for so long, you live in a society and you just want to survive. And you know, I'm thankful for survival and survival skills and whatever. But sometimes you cannot live because you're too busy surviving, and lifetime don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I want to live. You know what I'm saying? And stop
missing all the living.
Stop surviving. You know what I'm saying? Just help me live my life and enjoy it and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because we should be enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can just stay in survival mode and you just never enjoy life, and you just count W's because you survived this and you survived that. You know what I'm saying? But you still losing because you ain't fucking lived. I haven't fucking lived because I've been surviving. And I'll do good surviving, but I think I can do better later.
Yeah. Because there's people that actually have to live a survival life.
Yeah.
I think if you have a roof over your head, you have people that love you, fuck all that other noise, because there's so many people that don't have that.
Yeah.
So I'm protecting my peace. Fuck anybody that makes me not live my life.
Yeah.
Like, and be happy. You know, everybody has to work.
Yeah.
That's working is surviving, as far as I'm concerned, unless you built your own company and like it. But you're still even if you own a company, you have to worry about all these people and stuff. There needs to be a shut off.
Yeah.
And enjoy people that are not bringing you stress.
Yeah.
And enjoy, even if they're bringing you stress, the happy times that you're having. And yeah, I agree with that.
Because, like I was talking before we
Because it
started,
can end tomorrow.
I've had multiple paradigm shifts in life, but they all been founded on survival. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to live, man. I want to see my son live. You know, my mother, she lives with me. I want to see her live. She's been surviving all her life. You know what I'm saying? And the shit get passed on for generations and generations, and I don't want to pass it on to my son that survival mode. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is survive. You know, so as long as we survive and we got the resources to continue to survive, that's living. That's not fucking it.
Well, Carlos, if you get a pit bull, you're just going to survive.
You might not survive.
You'll be in survival mode your whole life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's where I'm at with everything that's going on, man. This teaches me how to live. And, so I may change on y'all. I may change on y'all, but it's not a negative change. It's just be living, not survival. I'm just like, well,
whatever that is. I mean, I put that. Okay.
Well, Mike knows me.
You're a survivor.
Well, here's the thing about me is you are becoming who I used to be, and I need to get back to what you just said.
Yeah.
Amen. What do you do?
I used to be, you know me.
Yeah. You used to live.
I used to
full of life. Yeah. Yeah. But now you survive.
Enjoy a crawfish.
Yeah.
It would just be the best little piece of crawfish, and I just.
Not off topic. We was talking last night about the pod, and he was talking about, you know, his image on the pod tied to his professional life and all that. And I was telling him, I said, Rob, you used to say you would say the most unorthodox thing in any circle and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So why you come on here, it's not going to change. I mean, you just that guy that Rob is living. You know what I'm saying? If he speaks his mind, he got his humor. He's driven by that humor sometimes. And I don't know if that's a survival mode, but dude, you good.
I don't have anything
You know
to
what I'm
add.
I didn't mean.
Yeah.
I'm not empanadas.
I don't have anything to add. Except that therapy is very important.
Therapy. Nah, but if y'all knew Raw like I knew Raw, you wouldn't like the strategic Raw thinking about what he's gonna say and all that. I'm not saying that he never thought about what he was gonna say, but if something comes to his word and it's way to him, he don't care who around or whatever, he don't share it.
I don't see that much of a difference.
Oh.
I guess I hear it more often. Anyways.
Yeah, but sometimes he's a heavy thinker. So.
Yeah, he's an overthinker.
Yeah.
Over shouldn't be overthought. I can handle this for you right away.
I look up to the guy.
And then you can keep living.
Yeah.
All right.
He's one of my role models.
I look up to you.
Yeah.
So
The
that's
girl
why
is
we're
the
doing
role
the
model.
podcast.
Yeah.
I look up to
Yeah.
all of y'all.
Yeah.
To shut me the fuck up.
Okay, I am.
Now we're gonna get to
And here I go.
our other special segment where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being tequila, me being cognac, me being the girl. And cognac is gonna randomly open it. Well, he's not gonna do that, but
He did. He just marked it. But he's probably got his answer in his head.
Yeah, he's gonna give us a question. And we're gonna answer it.
1861. What is taboo for you?
Can you define taboo?
Taboo, like kind of like I don't like socks, or smelly feet, or something, right?
That's a taboo.
And then kind of like
I'm gonna go to the Webster
I can
Dictionary.
think another one.
No,
that's good. That's good.
All the
It's
questions
like
have
I don't
to
like
be
a
answered.
girl with
I think we had
smelly
I think we had a whole part about that, but it's defined.
Yeah.
Well, that's if you're making it about.
Like, I don't like your girl, her pedicure's not done, something like that.
Okay.
It's kind of like that.
No, it's not. But I'm gonna give it. It's.
Sorry.
All right. A social or religious custom prohibiting or forbidding discussion of a particular practice or forbidding association with a particular person, place, or thing.
Okay.
So break that down.
So, like, your family doesn't drink. It's a religion. Yeah, drinking is taboo. What's something you do that you think might be taboo for other people around you?
Something that I do?
Yeah.
That's taboo?
Yeah.
Smoke cigars.
I was about to say
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Something that I do is taboo. That would. Well, everything I do is taboo to my mother. Me and my godmother were defending strip clubs to my mother, so maybe that would be taboo. I don't have a problem with strip clubs.
So what's taboo is speeding. I don't speed, and I hate people that speed.
That's taboo to speeders, or what?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to answer the question.
I'm a tabby.
Yeah.
I'm a tabby right now. I'm speeding.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
what do you do that's taboo? Besides look at your butthole in the mirror.
Yeah.
You said that on an episode.
You did.
You gotta check. I've done it. I didn't say I didn't do it.
make sure.
I just defended you as a joke.
Giving people the benefit of the doubt. Nothing. I don't know if that's taboo. I don't know. That's kind of a hard question. That's a common question.
We're kind of people,
but
at least the three of us, that just whatever we do that's weird is just fuck them. Yeah. Like
I don't have to explain that shit.
Yeah.
Taboo for me is somebody that is a hypocrite to me.
No, that's not taboo.
Isn't it?
No.
Okay.
It's something that you do that you feel like you would be shunned for amongst your peers. Like, that's taboo. Thinking girls are hot's probably taboo for me.
Read the room, and it's taboo. Not talking about that story, but it's just like in my office, it's quiet. You know what I'm saying? And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the building with me. And it's quiet. It's like a library in there. But then you got certain people, they just come in there and they just...
I don't think that's taboo.
No, but this is what I'm saying. So if I come to your office and I know it's quiet, I'm not going to come in there being loud. Not respecting the situation you in. You know what I'm saying? So like a coffee pot. So for me, so it's taboo not to fill the coffee pot. So if you make a cup of coffee,
that's not taboo.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard for me. That shit pissed me off though. If somebody did a coffee pot in.
No, the minute I said,
I'm gonna make sure that I fill it up.
The minute I said,
that's like a pet peeve. That's
that's a pet peeve. Okay.
No, taboo. Okay, so you're a very religious man.
Yeah.
No, not religious, spiritual man.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, what is something that you do that you think, like, if you belong to a church or your mother was religious, that they'd be like, oh, but you do it, and just kind of keep it to yourself. That's what taboo is. Like something that people look at it like,
that's hard to tell for me.
I know, because you don't give a fuck. That's what I said. So we don't have to redefine the definition. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Going back to what I said.
Yeah, I heard what you said.
I said define it, and I was like, oh, that's not what that means.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell that I can't speak to that.
Because you don't care. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's good to not give a fuck. Live.
Yeah.
Live. All right. I'm done with this conversation.
Great conversation.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. I love you very much.
Love you guys.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it.
And prayers up for me.
Yes.
Bye.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.